Well, good morning, boys and girls. It's me again, Frontline Fred. Now then, I hope you all had a nice week. Do you remember last week we had a story about two boys? One of them was very good and did what his daddy asked him to do, and the other one didn't. I hope you have all been very good and done everything that your mummy and daddy have asked you to do. Well, this week we are going to start having some stories all about Christmas, because Christmas is coming very soon. And we are going to start telling the stories about the very first Christmas. Now, today's story is all about a young girl called Mary. So, I'm going to hand over to Auntie Myra, and she is going to tell you all about the story. See you later. Well, good morning, boys and girls. So, this morning's story is all about a young girl whose name was Mary. Now, Mary was quite poor, here she is, and she lived in a little village called Galilee, in Nazareth in Galilee. And she was just busy in the house one day, cleaning the floor, washing the pots, doing all the housework. Suddenly, she heard a big sound, like a whoosh. Oh, she said, I wonder what that noise is. Then, all of a sudden, she saw a bright light up in the sky. And all of a sudden, a big angel appeared. She was so frightened. She began to tremble. Don't be afraid, Mary, said the angel. It's all okay. I have come with good news. Oh, said Mary. Wonder what the good news is. Mary, you are going to have a baby. Oh, how can that be, said Mary, because I'm not married yet. Ah, said the angel, but the power of God is going to come, and the Holy Spirit is going to make you have a baby. Really? And the baby is going to be very special, because the baby is sent from God to save the people from all the bad things they do. Oh, said Mary, that sounds like a very special baby. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to have such a baby. It's okay, said the angel, because God has chosen you because you are such a good young girl. Said Mary, well, I'm not very rich and I'm not very clever, but I'll do my best to look after the baby, and I'll do my best to be a very, very good mummy. Then I'm going to bless you, and I'm going back, and all will happen as I have predicted. Goodbye. And the angel flew away. Well, Mary was still so surprised, I think she had to sit down for a minute. And then she thought, what shall I do? I don't know who to tell. I think I better go and see my cousin Elizabeth. So she packed her bags and off she went on a long journey to where her cousin lived. And so we're going to hear a bit more of the story next week. to make a Mary and an angel, like these, what you need is inside of a toilet roll, like that, and something to make the head, like a ping pong ball or a polystyrene ball. Now you will notice that some toilet rolls are a bit fat and the head falls in. So what you need to do is make a little cut in the toilet roll, like that, and there, and then push it together with some sellotape, and then the head will stay in without falling down the middle. Now, Mary had a blue dress on, so you could get some paper to make a nice dress and just wrap it round like that. That's how we did it. And fasten it with some sellotape. And then you can put the head in the top and make her a headscarf. Now, what we did was to put the scarf on, and then we fastened it with an elastic band. Can you see Mary's got an elastic band round there to hold her headscarf on? And then Theo made her some arms, and we stuck those on with sellotape. We also had to draw a little face so that she had a face. And we did the same with the angel. We made the angel a very shiny dress, so you could use some crisp paper or some tissue paper. And then we had a piece of cardboard and we cut out the wings and stuck those on the back. And then we gave the angel some arms. And Isabel drew some hair on the top of his head. So, if you've got some things like that at home, and I'm sure you can make something with other bits and pieces, then you can also make an angel and a Mary, and you can do the same story. And then you can think about all the things that are going to happen in the next few weeks in this Christmas story. Okay? Well, boys and girls, did you like that story? Isn't it exciting? Just to think that a new baby is going to be born. And actually, I'll tell you a secret. Although the young girl lived in Galilee, the baby's going to be born somewhere else. But that's part of the next story. So don't forget, tune in again next week, boys and girls, when we have the next part of our exciting story. Goodbye.